I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. If you looking for me, you know where to find me. I leave you dusted, I leave you behind me. I flip the switch from 0 to 90. Got it, you know I'm a legend. You know I'm the one, I do not come in second. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget. Army the Navy, when I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready
GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Chicago Tigers and the Baltimore Ravens. To the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. A short kick taken at the 18, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
I don't know, bro. I'm finna kill this nigga.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Chubb will get the call running left. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Ward flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Wow.
You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Chubb on the counter. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Back to throw. Ward. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Jackson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And for Jackson, this may be a free play. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we...
Touchdown, Chicago! Nick Chubb, 75 yards.
What?
And the Tigers are able to strike quickly.
Come here so I can
as
tell
they
you
are
shit.
in for 6.
Well, there was no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score
Go give
on
it
the
to
other
mama.
side to make it a 3-score game.
Go give it
could've
to
got
mama.
nothing. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Hold on. Go. Go get the mama.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Jackson. He'll go up top here for Hamler.
Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Complete. Touchdown. J.J. Hamler, 73 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. The extra point splits the uprights. It's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a second down and 6. Looking to throw. Ward going out wide, finds Chubb. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Quick throw complete. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Tigers have got it back to within a score. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Jackson on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Throwing now on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Complete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 10. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Ward on third down. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on second down. Jackson. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
No, we change it. Switch.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26.
Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 67 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point safely through. And a lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 168 yards.
Listen, I absolutely love when y'all run the ball. I absolutely love it, man. Because y'all take time off the clock for me. I don't have to worry about running the ball. I could just launch that bitch all day. Keep running it, because you're not going to put that bitch in.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A give. This is Chubb.
Come on, y'all letting Chubb fall forward.
To the 35.
Fuck.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They go with Chubb on
Damn, that's on me.
There he goes, right side.
That's on me.
Touchdown, Chicago.
I didn't think he was going to run that bitch, but he got no shoes out, though.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Tigers have cut it back.
That nigga still can't stop me, though, so I'm not worried about that. Steelers way better than this nigga.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
When you can't stop me, and you can't take time off the, I don't need to take time off the clock. I can let you. You're going to have to run it. You can't throw it, so you're going to have to run it. That's going to take time off the clock.
And taken successfully.
I'd be more comfortable if I didn't fumble that one interception just then, and I would have been up 14 right now. That would have been lovely, but I'm not worried about that shit.
Raven offense set at the line for this next
You think
drive.
this gonna stop me?
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Okay.
And that is incomplete.
Okay.
Oh, the coverage a little too good there.
Okay.
And it's 2nd down. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What's up, bro? Mm-mm.
They'll run. It's Dobbins.
My pistol? What the fuck?
This time not
I need to go get it.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Yeah.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
Too easy, bro. Too easy.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7
Mommy got lemonade in there. Go ask Mommy for some lemonade.
When I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards.
Cut it out. Stop crying.
They went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is
She wants some lemonade, babe.
Who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and
That's killed. Come on, you supposed to murder him. I'm putting you in the one-on-one.
I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender. I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 52 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Why you got my wallet?
The extra point up and good.
Mommy making me some juice?
14.
Look. No, put it back right there. Drink it and then put it back. Oh, that's bullshit. That's bull.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
On the carry, it's Chubb. Fights off the defender. And they'll get him down here at about the 32. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And again, it's Chubb. And he gets it down to the 30.
Ciara, close the drawer.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And room there to work it inside the 25. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
That boy is not Lamar.
In the red zone just inside
That boy is not Lamar.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Chubb. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, They've got to pay it off with some points.
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They run it again with Chubb.
It's like these holes is so wide open for the nigga Chubb, man.
Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Tigers,
it's sad because it's like 4 or 5 niggas in the past couple games that had like 200 rushing yards against me and still lost. Running the ball not gonna win you the game, especially when you can't throw. You taking the time out and I'm throwing this bitch scoring, throwing and scoring, throwing and scoring. You can't kick onside kicks. I don't know why you feel like you're gonna make it.
And this one recovered by the hands team.
You don't know how to kick them.
4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the 44, Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal.
Hey. What you want me to do with this?
3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time.
I think now's the go time.
I'm not joking,
sit back
okay?
And wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays.
Okay, go put it back on the couch.
And really put you in a stressful spot.
On the ground with a tight end. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
There you go. Bae, you riding with me? All right, I'm about ready.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'ma she was at the dentist, so I'm not gonna worry. Just put it down. Cause you playing.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship.
How the fuck did the clock stop just now?
Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now
stop pulling your shirt, man.
Coming on 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now
As you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, I caught the pick!
He's got a man. That's
I
great.
caught the pick! I caught the pick.
A great play there.
I caught it. What the fuck?
2 touchdowns here so far. And the Tigers are back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance.
He still can't get a stop. This game over with.
Leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up.
He ain't got
to
a stop. Wait, he might got a 1 stop this whole game.
No doubt about it.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
He's going to have to use them timeouts.
Kickoff after the touchdown.
And he can't drive the ball. He needs to run behind Chubb. He can't throw. All he got is those little fucking whistle-name passes, and them bitches is just pure luck. Cause I done picked 2 and I done got caught on 2. So
the Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try.
Yo, come the fuck. All right.
Exactly right. They've
All right.
got to get a first down and make
All
them
right.
use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that
There
one.
we
Wasn't
go.
able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
come on.
Now
on.
Jackson.
There we go. First down.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
Oh my God.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now.
Nigga, 17, 25, 515 yards. I'm not losing.
A big play there on the
I'm not losing.
run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up.
Don't be
1st and
hitting me.
10.
You was just crying. Don't hit me.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
There we go.
That's
Look.
complete.
Get off.
And some room to run now.
Come on. Come on. Come on. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. Where you at?
Now is Jackson.
Burnt.
This will be
Oh,
incomplete.
we out of that. We out of that. We out of
Second
that.
down.
Yeah, I'm finna make you use some timeouts,
About
huh?
timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Jackson to throw.
Set.
But incomplete.
This.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Now I want to see if he can put the ball in there. I don't think he can do it. I have zero faith. Zero faith. Tiara! I'm tired of calling your name. Stop.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And he can't get a throw off.
He's
taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well.
Tiara!
You need those.
Come on, dude. I mean, girl.
Now you're
Stop.
for your offense.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He's got room to run past the 20. And finally taken
could have got out of bounds.
25-yard line. That'll be the pickup at 16. The ball remains short of the marker, and it's 4th down. The Ravens are champions of the AFC as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
I'm ready, man. Girl, it's time to go. Other what? Babe, where your vibrator? Give it to me. Say what?
I'm still gonna run some pins.
To the mall, you talking about?
Yeah, I feel like it. Well, my glasses.
Oh shit, I'm still on the air. I'm tripping.